Also, another donation, which I'll respond to. Kelsey said, no response to Andrew Callahan apology video. I mean, look, there's so much to talk about.
There's a lot still to talk about.
If y'all want to go watch it, Andrew Callahan put out a statement. If you want to watch it, go check it out. And I don't know. What do you want me to say? We're trying to have a fun show here, you know?
What's the commentary you're looking for here?
Yeah, exactly.
All I want to say is that, like, addressing it and saying that you need to learn and do all these things is the first step. And I think next is just, we got to see the action, you know?
Yeah.
And action will be louder than that.
Yeah.
Because I personally feel like with the Chris D'Elia thing, I'm super disturbed after this latest video that came out.
Oh, I think I didn't even mention that. There was a new Chris D'Elia documentary that hit YouTube called, was it The Problem with Chris D'Elia or something?
Right.
It's an hour long, but like the guy got in touch with the women.
It is crazy.
He got in touch with, he got receipts on new shit he's been up to. And apparently he was having him tattoo his initials on him.
It's like a full-on Nixium level of like stuff, if anyone watched that.
Bad.
But what I learned from watching that one is that if you guys remember, Chris D'Elia put out a video on his podcast or whatever it was that he's like acknowledging that he has a problem and he's going to learn and do all this stuff to improve himself. And apparently he was continuing to do all the same shit while putting that video and after.
Yeah, dude, this video is crazy.
I felt
definitely a good watch.
Deeply disturbed after watching this one.
And by good watch, I mean it's like it's well put together and it's very interesting, compelling. Obviously, it's disturbing how fucking depraved he is, but I definitely highly recommend it. This dude Kyle Anderson put it out. It's an hour long, and obviously this dude put in the work to make a great video. What can I say? It's good, and this guy's fucking disgusting. He's horrific, and fuck anyone who's ever worked with him. Here's me, Chris D'Elia, right in the sidebar.
God, it's just been like one after the other. It's just, and now, you know, obviously now Justin Roiland is in the
news. The Justin Roiland shit is...
So, it's been a lot.
Crazy. Like crazy.
Love about Hitler.
I forgot.
I think with Justin, there were some texts that came out. I saw him for the first time yesterday, and when I read those, I was like, "Oh, he's done, like done, buried and done. Like there's no coming back from this." Let me just show you.
Like if an AI could put together the worst conversation that someone could have with
amount of times he said jailbait.
He says jailbait. He even says her name. Like you couldn't go into a laboratory, like you said, at AI, and be like, "Here, let me write a text that will incriminate me as much as possible and make me look as bad as possible."
Yeah, that's Tate level of self-report.
You guys want me to read this? I mean, I guess you better know about it. This sucks, though, dude. This fucking sucks.
Wait, did anybody censor this?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Wait, what did you need to censor now?
He drops the F slur in there.
Oh.
I don't know with YouTube will not.
Good job. Thank you for
It's cool.
Lots of slurs too. Like why?
Yeah.
Like where did those come from?
Alcoholic.
Like people aren't even mad about the slurs. Like they're not even talking about that.
The list of the problems.
Yeah, that's low on the list to be honest.
Right.
Like if anyone else had these DMs leak with those slurs, it'd be a big problem for them. People didn't even mention that shit in the context of this. It's kind of just crazy with Justin because so many fucking people are gonna be affected by this professionally. Like he has so many projects, Rick and Morty, Solar Opposites, which is on Hulu. He's got this big art project he's been working on. He has this fucking, he has this huge video game company that they just launched a game to great success. And what's crazy is all that shit is like centered on, it's his voice, you know what I mean? It's his personality. It's not like you can go on without him, I feel like.
They're gonna try. Like, no way Adult Swim just pulls the plug on Rick and Morty. They make way too much money off of that shit.
I think
they'll
what's-
recast him.
Dude, after reading this, yeah, I think what's going to happen is they're going to announce, it's got to be coming, that they're going to part ways with him. Because, dude, you just got to read this text. It's crazy. And it's just sad. Like, why, dude? Like, why, bro? Did you really think that people weren't going to see that? Like, why? Why would you do this? Oh, yeah, and the main story that broke was that he was charged a felony for domestic abuse and wrongful imprisonment. And he's still going through the court.
Yeah.
So he could potentially go to jail for that one. Like, jail. Like, he could go to fucking jail.
Yep.
Guys, what do you want me to say about Andrew? Like, he talked about it. You've seen it. I've talked about it. He made his apology. The whole thing is, it is what it is, you guys. Come on.
Well, I guess you should say you talked about it in a Ethan Klein, or was it Ethan Klein video?
Yeah, I did. Or no, it was
over the break.
Tuesday.
You talked about
But
it.
even if I didn't, it's like, you know, yeah, I did talk about it. I acknowledged it. I talked about it. I just, you know what I mean? I'm done with that whole situation. In my opinion, it is what it is, you guys. I'm talking about Justin Roiland here. He's my friend. Okay? Like, yeah. All right, you guys ready for this? Can you write a song? Oh, is this the
you're
same
gonna read
person?
it?
There's two.
Okay.
There's
so
two sets of
this
these.
was a different. Can you write a song about 9? This was a girl, I guess, who was doing actually commission for.
I feel like it's too
Rick
painful
and
to
Morty.
read this out loud.
They said let's do a poll. I mean,
This is
this one's insane.
Insanity.
This one on the bottom is like fucking crazy, dude. I gotta read it.
Oh my god.
Can you write a song about 9 dicks of different sizes and ethnic origins hanging above your face? And then the lyrics describe how they each splatter you with semen. But important, the larger message of this song is about how we're all the same and no more racism. Who's the lead character? Why does she have to find... You know what?
Yeah, it might
This
be
one's
right.
not even that bad.
I love that. Good point.
This one here, well, I mean, whatever. Would you like to do... Okay, so this girl is apparently 16, right? And he was 34 at the time of this conversation. Would you do video game reviews and stuff like that? I bet you'd be good at it. She said, yeah, just playing games and shit. Then once you turn 18, you can just start cam whoring. Straight up, that's grooming. 16. He literally wrote, when you turn 18.
I'm speechless. I can't even.
Well,
this
just
is
wait.
Beyond.
He goes, oh, yeah, sorry, I'm at the airport. It's insane in the membrane. What time is it there? 11:30. Oh, it's so right. I don't know why he busts into like the racist Chinese shtick. He goes, it's so right. Me so Chinese. She ignores it because it's weird. I have school tomorrow. Oh, school tomorrow? Oh, no. Fuck my life. I like how she's like, yeah, I'm in high school. You should just run away from home and go into sex slavery, you fucking F-word, F-slur bitch. What? Wait, it's actually worse. It's actually worse, if you can believe it. He says, is it cool being jailbait, he asks her. Does the FBI follow you around and arrest the men you sleep with? Maybe I will. I want to meet you in real life, jailbait, so I can't help you not be a homo. I'm in Atlanta drunk. I thought there was more. But that's just what he wrote in a DM with a random girl who was 16.
Oh, geez, Rick.
Oh, fuck. It just sucks. It sucks. I know. There's been a lot of that. There's been a lot of that.
What a fucking creepy ass weirdo, dude. Though. Yeah. I mean, what the fuck?
No, that's like next. That's probably of all the cancellations and all the shit that's leaked. Like that is probably the craziest DM I've ever seen leaked.
Yeah,
it's crazy, man. I don't know what to say. I mean,
bad time for men, right? Like
men are
dudes are taking L's left and right.
We need Andrew Tate, man. Who else is gonna rally the men?
Ay ay ay.
Men, they're doing impossible things.
Yeah.
They're doing impossible things. They're DMing 16-year-olds trying to get them into to become cam girls.
We are men.
We are men. 16. Just run away from home and do sex slavery. Come be my sex slave. I'm a man. And men need sex. Yeah, I don't know what to say, honestly, about this whole fucking thing. It's like one after the other, man. Here is the choice that men are faced with today. Which way should we insecure Western male go? Mommy issues or daddy issues? So true, actually. So fucking true.
Grandmommy issues, maybe.
Oh, fuck. I know for sure that Tate's got those daddy issues. That's
Yeah,
what it all comes from
for
down.
sure.
Yeah, so anyway, guys, let's see. Justin Roiland. Oh, brother.
Oh, brother.
This one's so weird. I don't know what to say, man. I mean, this guy was like genuinely, how am I supposed to act in this situation? Like Justin Roiland.
Mm-hmm.
He was my friend. Like we literally talked on the phone a few weeks ago. Now, what is the appropriate way for me to I haven't talked to him, by the way, since this happened. I haven't reached out or anything. And obviously, like, obviously denounce friendship over on my end.
Mm-hmm.
But like, is it not weird to just go full blast on him and not pretend like we have a relationship? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, genuinely.
Yeah, no. I understand what you're saying.
Like, genuinely, and it's not because I don't disagree. It's not because I don't have the same thoughts about it that I would with anybody else.
Right.
I just don't, like, it just feels weird.
I listen, not everybody agrees. Like, obviously, we've seen on Twitter and social media people pressuring, both with this and the Andrew Callahan situation, saying, like, you need to say something or whatever. Personally, I mean, both of these dudes are getting fucking roasted by everybody on the internet right now.
Yeah.
Because of the personal history between you two, I don't feel like you are obligated to like go super hard. Like what you just said is fine. You denounce it. You're aware of it. It's gross. You hate it. You hate that it's happening.
Wait,
that's enough. You don't have to like, harp on it forever. You're not obligated to do that.
Right. You're right. I feel the same way, but people turn it into a whole big thing like, oh, you're not willing to call out your friends for the same shit that you call everyone else for? You're a fucking piece of shit, hypocrite, and you don't care. It's like they turn into this whole thing.
But you literally did. I mean, you did do that. Like, probably not as hard as you do to a stranger, but I feel like that's understandable.
We should add a category, I just realized, to the Steamies, Ian, the biggest perv. Because there's actually been a lot of breakthroughs.
Big category.
Yeah,
That's a big
that could be a
category.
huge category this year. You copy that, Ian? Yeah, that would be good. Well, we went over the categories for the Steamies, and it's going to be a huge show. Still looking for a co-host, unfortunately.
Right.
Yeah. Well, anyway, the reason I bring this up about Justin is because there's this leaked, or it's not leaked, it's from an old podcast he did. And this shit is so crazy. I literally did the Joji take. Like, y'all seen this? Someone posted this on the website. Yesterday on the members only, somebody pulled a great photo of me doing the Joji. It's super, super, super wild. And I think it's worth listening to. I don't know. Let's do it.
Let's just jump right into it.
I mean, okay, so I don't know when this is from. It appears to be old based on his voice, because his voice has kind of changed. He sounds like kind of a
Didn't we?
youngin.
2015, I think I saw. I'm
Jesus Christ.
not 100% on that though.
I'm not attracted to fucking little kid bodies. I like fucking women body. Look, I'll say, look, a fucking 14-year-old that looks like she's 18 and like big titties and a nice, like, of course I'm attracted to that.
Ooh, yeah.
That's pretty wild. Dude, he goes so crazy. Dude, this man said shit that like should never leave someone's mouth. And that's part of what's so hard not to talk about it, because in this case, the stuff that's coming out is some of the craziest shit I've ever read or heard in one of these kinds of situations where someone's being, exposed, quote unquote.
Somebody in the chat says it's actually from all the way back in 2012.
Oh, wow.
The clip is from his old podcast, GVP. It's from 2012.
So how old would that have make him at the time? Because I think he's in his 40s now. So
I think he was like 30, 32 or 33.
Okay, so he was like a grown ass man. When
32.
Yeah.
32.
He was 32. All right, you guys, buckle up. This is wild, man. This shit's crazy. I got to just be real with y'all.
Somebody said, "Who is this?" I guess you should for people who don't know who Justin Roiland is.
He's the co-creator of Rick and Morty. He does all the voices for Rick and Morty. He has a ton of projects in the work, but that's where his claim to fame is. That's where most people know him from. Yeah, he's the guy who goes, "Oh, geez, Rick," and then he also does the Rick voice, Morty, Morty. Pretty good, right? Maybe I'll replace.
Maybe you. I was about to say.
As a race, are we that crazy? Like when we were fucking 100 years ago, it was little 13-year-old girls. If they were built like a woman, they were getting married and having kids. And now we're gonna be all precious about it. I keep using the word precious today. That's the word of the week.
Which is a movie about a child molesting.
Precious,
right?
You're a Down syndrome baby.
Yeah, exactly.
So, anyways, I'm not a pedophile though. I do follow the law. I wait till they're 18 if I'm ever so lucky as to have.
For that, do Justin's advice for me to get a girl kind of worked out, but you should put a warning.
By the way, just to put a pin in this whole narrative of like, oh, we used to have sex with 12-year-olds. That's not true.
Also, him saying, if I were to be so lucky as to get with a teen, he's like, I will do 18 if I'm so lucky as to get a teen. That is that young.
I think what he was saying was if he's so lucky to have sex, but I think it was cut off.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, not that like he needs any generosity in this situation. Yeah. The thing is, I think at the time this was received as a joke, but now that everything's coming out, you're like, oh shit, he was like dead serious.
Right.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. You should put a warning. Only lasts 48 hours.
Oh.
Because the girl I said had a nice ass. Do you remember when you gave us advice?
I said, tell her she's got a nice ass. Be a man.
This
Be
is the
tough.
one that everybody thinks was gay, right? At a school.
I guess
Be confident. Act like you know you're fucking awesome. And and if you're like in 4th grade, these girls, they're gonna be blindsided.
4th grade.
If I could go back and be a 4th grade kid right now with what I know, oh my god, I'd be like walking around. I'd be getting laid every fucking day.
Gross.
And it would be legal too because I would be a little kid.
And he's been practicing on a 4th grader now, so he knows how to do it.
No, she's 22.
She does have braces, though.
I love it. I love the braces. It's hot.
Okay. It says, anyways, she said she had a nice ass.
I'm not a pedophile, though, all right? Jesus Christ.
Didn't really want...
I'm not attracted to fucking little kid bodies. I like fucking women bodies. Look, I'll say, a fucking 14-year-old that looks like she's 18 and, like, big titties and like, of course I'm attracted to that.
Ooh, yeah.
That's the part that got me. That's the part made me like, whoa.
This is the wildest shit ever.
Why would you say that? A 14-year-old with big titties? I'm attracted to her.
Jesus. Yo, bro, I met this high school girl that was hot as fuck tonight.
Dude, like, why did you say that, bro? Golly.
That's why this whole Chris Hansen thing, I'm like, fuck you, man. These girls are like, they're fully developed, and they're like, they talking online. I want you to fuck me.
You mean
shit.
the girls that old men or women pretend to be to lure the pedophiles into the house?
Yeah, but they would email photos of what they look like, and the ones I saw were like, that girl's fully fucking developed woman. Yeah, like,
I didn't hear that.
Come on, back in like, how are we
literally
that
like,
as a race, are we that crazy? Like when we were fucking,
he's on EDP side.
As a race, are we?
Oh,
can you believe? Like, I can't believe somebody actually said all this. Shit
so no cookies for you?
On record.
Yikes.
What was on the agenda tonight?
Now I find the catch a predator thing a little bit questionable. Not because I want to fuck the girls, by the way. It's because I feel like sometimes they're entrapping these guys a little bit. You know what I mean?
Well, you know why they stopped making it, right?
Somebody killed themselves,
literally.
right? Yeah, it was the whole thing was really fucked up.
I mean,
that show was dark.
Of course it's dark.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
dark.
It's pretty...
Why don't you take a seat right over there?
Exploitive, kind of gross way to make entertainment, but...
I think at least there was
Still, though.
there was some of those dudes, and I'm not excusing their behavior, but like I think they're like lonely virgins, and then I think they reach out to him and go, "Hey, I'm 14 and I'm looking for a friend, and oh, you're hot." And like obviously it's fucking insane to go meet a 14-year-old, but like I feel like it's a little entrapment-y. Like I don't know if he would have sought that out by himself.
Yeah.
I don't. Isn't the whole thing that they reach out to them?
I don't think so.
I think so. Or maybe not. I don't know.
I don't think so. I think their methods were super.
I never really watched it, so I'm not.
We're
not too familiar with the setup.
Yeah, I don't know. People are saying they're not being entrapped.
I don't mind it. I think it's funny.
Well, at least I didn't say that that I think the kids are hot.
I'm drunk.
I think you guys are wrong, by the way, but whatever. Who cares? I'm not going to fucking die on this hill. By the way, did you guys know that Justin Roiland was actually caught in Rick and Morty creeping on the high school students?
So no cookies for you?
Oh, no.
Yeah, pretty crazy. They were trying to tell us even back then.